Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. Today's content creator that we're going to be talking about specifically is Kenna, also known as Mouse Abolition. I believe that's their username on all of their social medias, but these are Kenna's social medias. I have spoken about Kenna before. Kenna is a content creator who not only talks about Percy Jackson, not only talks about their time as being a school librarian, but they also talk about their time in film school, which I think they do media analysis on shows that they've enjoyed, shows that they've watched, movies that they've enjoyed, movies that they've watched. They speak about specifically the way that racism and everything interacts through media, different types of I believe it's werewolves specifically, if I can remember that video right. They talk about how werewolves and racism and what is it called? Stereotypes and everything kind of hand in hand. They talk about all that kinds of stuff because they were in film school for quite a while. They have moved, I believe, across the country, West Coast, to now do a screenplay project, which is really, really cool. I really love Kenna's videos. I've talked about them, I believe it was 2 summers ago when I talked about queer content creators that I absolutely love. Just go check out Kenna's shit. I obviously will leave all of the links that I will obviously leave all of the links that I always do. Just go go check out Kenna's stuff. Go check out Kenna's TikTok. That's where she does a lot of her analysis and everything, and also just fun, silly things about media and media analysis. And I think it's so cool. Hello again. I'm tired and sleepy and my tripod's being annoying, and this is also the time of day that it is. This is the latest I've ever filmed ever, and I'm not a fan of it. Anyway, look at me. I'm wearing yellow. I'm wearing yellow specifically because I didn't have red, but I have specifically gold glitter because today we're talking about something really, really cool. So, quick little backstory. Back in high school, one of my very, very best friends in high school, JJ, if you're watching, hello, I miss you. I hope you're doing good. I had a friend in high school that invited me over to her house all the time, and she is Chinese. So when I used to visit all the time, her family decided that they really liked me. Don't know why. And in them deciding that they really liked me, I was invited to Lunar New Year celebrations, which I don't know off the top of my head, so please correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Lunar New Year is a period of time similar to holidays like Hanukkah and Ramadan. So I don't think it's just one day, but the day I'm posting this should be the first day of Lunar New Year. I think. If it is only one day, please correct me, but it should be the first day of Lunar New Year. My camera keeps moving, I can tell. I was invited to a lot of Lunar New Year celebrations for several years. It was 4 or 5 years in a row. And this is important to know because the camera might move a couple times in this video because the fact that it's sliding on my tripod is really obnoxious. It's really important to know this backstory because my friend from high school, her cousin, her name is Connie Ong, she has written a book, a children's book, and it's called Vivi's New Year, and it's specifically about Lunar New Year and Lunar New Year celebrations for specifically a young Chinese girl, because Connie, again, is a Chinese American, and it's written and illustrated by Connie Ong. And ready, you want to see her little trademark? I cried reading this because first of all, I'm so incredibly proud of Connie. This is fucking incredible. The last time I saw Connie in person was years ago, and I specifically think it was at a Lunar New Year dinner and everything at my friend's house. So look at her front page. It's thank you mom and dad, and look at her little fucking trademark. This is everything to me. Also, Connie has an older brother that I also know. And when he got his copy of this book, he took a picture of this page specifically and was like, nothing for big brother. Interesting. But yeah, it's Vivi's New Year by Connie Ong, and it's basically about this little girl named Vivi who in her class, her teacher is talking about, how she wants everybody to do a project about their favorite holiday, and Vivi chooses Lunar New Year. And it's really just, oh, it's so beautiful. I feel I'm not giving you very good context for what the book is about, but I will put in pictures and video of me turning the pages, just because this is doing it this way is a little annoying, but I will put in pictures and video in this of the book. But it explains, To start, Lunar New Year happens around the end of January or the middle of February because it is based on the lunar calendar. There are 12 animals in the zodiac that are associated with each passing year. Adults give kids red envelopes that have money inside and are supposed to give us good luck. My family also goes out to Chinatown to watch lion dances. After the dances, firecrackers are set off to chase away evil spirits. The Lunar New Year meal is the most important dinner of the whole year, and my entire family gathers at my grandparents' house to eat. There's a lot of different foods that all represent something different. There are dumplings, spring rolls, chicken, duck, steamed fish, and pork. For desserts, we have Nian Gao, I hope I'm saying that right, Connie, please come get my ass if I'm not, which are sweet rice cakes, and Tangyung, which are sweet rice balls, and tangerines. Again, don't come get my ass, Connie, if I pronounced that wrong. All of these traditions and foods are the reasons why Lunar New Year is my favorite holiday. Again, I cried reading this because I am so incredibly proud of Connie. This started as an art project for college, for school. Connie is an art major. This started as an art project. She did a couple different art projects. I'll put the pictures up here. She did one where she had to like design a makeup brand, essentially. Like, I don't know if that was like the detail of the art project, but she basically designed a makeup brand, and I shit you not, when I was scrolling through Instagram when she like posted the pictures of her art project, I don't know, do you guys look specifically at who's posting each picture that you're just liking on your Instagram feed? Because I wasn't paying attention, and I was like, holy shit, is this like, because I'm a ColourPop girly, I was like, holy shit, is this like a ColourPop collab or like a new ColourPop collection? What the fuck? And the colors, like the packaging, got me immediately. And the colors were absolutely incredible, and I thought it was like a legitimate makeup brand, that when I noticed it was like Connie and Connie's artwork and like a mock-up of like a product, I messaged her. I was like, I'm so mad, I thought this was real. When you make makeup, you have to tell me. So there was another project where Connie designed 3 books, and again, I'll put the pictures up here. I don't know for sure if the other books are going to become actual books, but this one did. Vivi's New Year became a book, and it's so exciting. Like, I want to cry. I'm so proud of her. Again, the last time I saw Connie like in person, we message each other online all the time because I love her and she's adorable, and I'm so proud of her, and I just love, like, she posts like the cutest little Instagram pictures all of the time. The last time we saw each other in person was at like a Lunar New Year dinner. Because again, I was very incredibly privileged and lucky to be invited along by my friend from high school. And it was very cool because we had dinner, and Connie and her older brother were there. This was only one of the years that I was invited. As I said, I was invited several years, but Connie and her older brother were there. And obviously like me and my friend and like all of the cousins that were invited, we all got to hang out for a couple hours. We did the red envelopes, which when I was invited, I had no like expectation that I was going to be involved whatsoever. You know, my friend explained it to me, like the other cousins were like, yeah, like it's fucking cool. Like we love getting the red envelopes because it's money in them. And I just like sat on the end of the couch at like we did like a line because there was like a couch here and then a couch here, and there were a bunch of cousins like all together. So everybody like sat on the couches, and I was like in this far corner just like, oh, this is like so cool and like beautiful to witness. And I'm at the very end, I'm like, holy shit, that's so cool. Everybody's opening their envelopes, like getting money out. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's awesome. And then literally all of the adults in the room handed me a red envelope each. And I like feel like I'm gonna cry. I started fucking crying because, like, again, Connie's parents, that I hadn't met until this day, even had one for me. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean I have a red envelope from grandma, from my best friend's parents, from Connie's parents? Like, what do you mean there's an envelope for me? I feel like I'm getting like really hysterical and really emotional. Again, I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm a little like, whoo. But like, again, between being so proud of Connie and then remembering like being involved with like the Lunar New Year celebrations and being welcomed into it. I sobbed reading this fucking book. It's a very short book, as I showed you, because it's a children's book, but like Connie's artwork is absolutely beautiful. She's just like, she's incredible. She's an incredible artist. This is available on Amazon, which I know is Amazon one that we're actively boycotting for Palestine. Please remind me I just can't remember off the top of my head if it's the one where like we're like, are we fully like not buying from them, or are we doing the like strongly urging them to like to pull back their support for like Israel and everything. Which one are they on the BDS list? I'll put it up here. The BDS movement list. I'll put it here because I cannot remember off the top of my head. So if they are like actively we're boycotting them, I missed it completely and I'm horrible. But this link, the link for Connie's book is available on Amazon. And if you don't feel comfortable buying from Amazon, like again, if we're actively boycotting them, go to your local library and suggest or like request this book. And if the library's like, oh, sorry, we don't have it. If enough people go to the library and request it, the library will purchase it, and then the library will have it available, and then you can check it out from the library and read it all the time. I bought 2 copies of this, and what I did, because my mom is a librarian, we donated it to the local library, and now it is officially in the system, and you can you can check it out at the local library. And then if your local library has it, and enough people check it out, and there's holds on it, they'll buy another copy, and then more libraries will get copies because they'll be like, oh shit, this book is on hold and it seems like everybody wants it. We can get people to come get a library card with us. We're gonna also purchase this book. You know what I mean? Vivi's New Year. This is incredible. And also, speaking of, because I wanted to mention this because like, hi Connie. Hi, how are you, bestie? Again, I was incredibly like privileged and lucky to be invited into like a beautiful celebration, and also just like being invited into my friend's family in high school. Her parents absolutely adore me, and I don't know why, but I was incredibly lucky to be given this. I was given my own jade Buddha pendant because they were also Buddhists. I don't remember, Connie, is your family specifically? Were you raised Buddhist? I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know my high school friend's family was Buddhist. And I just remember, because the book specifically mentions tangerines, I just specifically remember bringing like a bag of tangerines one of the years that I was invited to Lunar New Year. And we put it on the altar for Buddha and everything. And it was just really cool. And like, Connie, I just remember the year that you guys were at her house for Lunar New Year. And it was like so cool to see you for the first time, because she talked about you all of the time. And I was like, oh my God, I love her already. Because, you know, my friend had a lot of cousins that were like mostly younger than her. She was the oldest. Me, my friend and Connie's older brother are like the oldest out of like the cousin sets and everything. I say it like I'm part of the family because I was very much welcomed to the family. So we were the oldest of the cousins, and Connie's a couple years younger. And I just remember like sitting at the table with you for the first time and being like absolutely obsessed with like you and your brother and your parents because they were so darling. And then again, like being involved with the red envelopes and everything. That's what like this book made me cry so much, because I remember being part of these celebrations, and I can like only imagine how beautiful this must be for like other Asian Americans that celebrate Lunar New Year to now know that like there's a whole fucking book. I know there's like more books, but hold on, don't I have one? I'm literally sitting next to like, I have this. I got this last year. This is another like children's book, and it's a board book and everything. So look at that. Look at that. I got 2 now. Ah! I think they're actually going on the same shelf. It's not this shelf with the fairy books. It's the one like literally right next to it. This is like my children's bookshelf. I have 3, but this is, my board books are on this one, and my paperbacks are on this one because my shelves are weird sizes. I don't know how many pictures you guys have seen of my bookshelf, but my books are weird sizes. So this is going to go on my bookshelf, and this is my personal copy. And again, I bought one for my local library, but I also need to get one for my niece and nephew, and then my other niece, and then my like additional two nephews that are from like my other niece and nephew. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta buy this for like all the kids. Also just like everybody in my family. Everybody needs to like get a hold of this. So go check out the link. Again, if we're not actively boycotting Amazon, I just don't remember off the top of my head. So if we are actively boycotting Amazon, that's a fucking oops from me. If we're not actively like 100% like I know we should anyway. I know we should anyway, like even if it isn't an active boycott specifically to like benefit Palestine. I know we should be boycotting Amazon anyway because they fucking suck, but also unfortunately they have a fucking monopoly. So like anyway, yeah, Connie's new book. I'm so proud of her. I want to cry. I want to cry. I'm very sleepy and fragile right now and I want to cry. And this is like so important to me. And Connie, I really hope that you make the other books that you had like originally designed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Before we start this video, I need you all to know that I'm so sleepy and my tummy hurts really bad, but I'm being so brave about it. I truly am God's strongest soldier.